This is Advisorpedia at the Fearless Conference presented by Nitrogen, and we're here with Dr. Daniel Crosby, the behavioral scientist at Orion.
Thank you. Great to be here. I thought you were going to say the behavioral scientist and just leave it there.
We could. In this industry, we could just leave it there. But let's get into it. AI, it's everywhere. We have to talk about it. So how do you see AI working with behavioral finance? How is it going to fit together?
So, I'll use a chess analogy. When you look at sort of the history of the game of chess, right? Forever, humans could beat machines until about 20, 30 years ago. We had a machine that could now very consistently beat a human. But what is unbeatable is a human with a machine. A human with a computer very, very consistently beats the computer in isolation. And that's what I see for AI and financial advice. You're going to see AI tech-enabled advisors being able to do so much more. Aaron Klein talked today about 5Xing our ability to serve our clients, and I share that vision. I think that tech-enabled advisors are going to be the wave of the future.
So how does behavioral finance help drive the growth for the advisors with that in mind?
Yeah, so the stats are just gaudy about how behavioral finance drives growth for advisors. So Schwab came out with some research earlier this year that said that folks who were using behavioral finance in their practice had 3.3 times the asset flows of those who were not. We know research out of Canada shows that people who have a long-term relationship with their advisor have nearly 3 times the wealth of those who don't work with someone who's sort of behaviorally competent. Accenture study from last year asked folks what are they looking for in their advisor, and the number one answer was someone who gets me, someone understands me. That's where behavioral finance comes in, equips advisors with the tools to give clients what they want.
So to facilitate more love and harmony, Orion came up with the B-FI-22 earlier this year, what sounds like a military installation, honestly.
It's painless. It's painless, I assure you. Yeah.
What's been the response?
The response has been fantastic. So the B-FI-20 is a tool that we developed to help people better understand their own financial personalities. And the coolest part is you can take it with a loved one, whether it's your spouse, grandkid, whoever, and you can compare your personality, your financial values with theirs, and sort of compare and contrast them and give you little tips and tricks for having better conversations around money. The response has been fantastic. Takes just under 3 minutes to take and gives you deep insights into who you are with respect to your finances.
You're coming out with a new book. You're writing it. How do you come up with the concept for it, and what should potential readers know about it?
So the name of the new book is The Soul of Wealth. It's in editing right now. It'll be released about a year from now. So get that pre-order finger ready. Takes a while to negotiate with bookstores and get the cover right and everything. But The Soul of Wealth is going to be about the non-financial aspects of finance. So things like money and meaning, purpose, generosity, right? Happiness, sort of all the human side of money will be covered in The Soul of Wealth. And I'm excited to bring it to the world.
Daniel, thanks so much for being with us. It's a real pleasure.
My pleasure.